Rob Baker here again at Unison Corporation, and we're going to show you the simplicity of how to set up a preformed shape using the Unison control. For that, you're going to need a couple different dimensions. You're going to need to get the diameter of the blank, okay, and also the length. And we're going to punch in a few numbers here, and then the control will figure everything else out for us. Okay, now we got all that information. You got to either write it down or just remember it. Come over to the control, take the mouse and hit the preform shape, where we have all different preform shapes here to choose from, including custom mode, where you can put any shape in there that you choose and then dress it or interpolate it, whichever you choose. But for demonstration purposes, we're going to use a single step. Okay, and now we're going to add the information that I got by miking it. And the diameter was 0.496. And the length of our part or tool is 3.012. And now we're going to pick the diameter we want for the step, and let's just use a number here, 0.36. And then we're going to go with the length of the step. And all this is actually on the screen as well, so you can get an idea of what you're actually entering. We know that our wheel is a ½ inch, and it's roughly just under 7 inches diameter, because we mic'd all this stuff in previous videos. And let's go with 0.495 as our number. Okay. Then from this information, you can go and you can actually click the basic info over here. And this is basically just giving us a template of the parameters that you would use for basic cycling of the single step. And it gives you feed rates and roll speeds and dwell times. And if you want to add address, all these things could be changed, but this is just a template for a starting form to do the grind. So we don't want to tinker with any of this stuff unless we feel we have to down the road. And at this point now we're going to go with the new tool, and it's going to ask us if we want to create a new wheel or use the current wheel, and we're going to use the current wheel, so we're going to click on that. And now basically everything is set up. It's figuring out the program right here, and it's saying that it's finished. From this point, what we need to do is to load our tool up into the dead true fixture, which is already set up for a plunge grind. And we're going to put that in there without the wheel running, safety first. And now we're good to go. First thing we're going to do is we're going to come back over to control, and we're going to turn the spindle on. And it should come on, and then we're going to close our window. Make sure these proc switches get touched. I'm going to hit the cycle start. You may want to turn the feed rate down a little bit just to be safe, prove it out the first time. Make sure it doesn't hit too hard. And actually not too bad sounding right there. I'm going to turn the feed rate all the way up. And now we just got to wait for it to run its cycle. You can see it's sparking out pretty good. Doesn't sound too bad at all. Looks like the part is just about finished. It's going to reach its desired diameter, and then it's going to dwell for about 5 seconds. And we'll take a look and see how she looks. Looks pretty good from here. And now it's going to the dwell, and now the part's complete. We'll go ahead and take a look at it. Take a look at that. Single step blank. Guaranteed concentric. That will conclude our session on the single step blank.